Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel and welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your week ahead forecast, all signs, the collective. And I just finished doing one on the full moon for April, the astrology, as well as crypto predictions. So do check that in the channel. It will be published about the same time as this one. This is all pre-shuffled. So let's get to it. Head of your reading is transformation. It is the death card. But there is collaboration here at the heart of your reading. The worst is over. Boy, that final cut was kind of tough, but it's done. And it really looks like that final cut buoyed you up. Whatever this is that is ending, had you tethered, and it's there you are, buoyed up, rising above the rest. We have collaboration here. Someone literally helping you make that break. Justice is coming, bringing you back to a balance where your deserved place is, following your destiny. And this struggle for, can I do it? So this really feels like, guys, like you get a break here and justice is coming in and you're following your path but you're afraid to take a breath. You're afraid to take a deep breath in case, you're pulled back to earth. Sometimes we need to be grounded, but sometimes we need to fly. And it is that desire to fly. This is a temporary feeling for you, though. You're about to see that worth and how fly you can high. How high you can fly. We have temptation. Perhaps that temptation is this energy that you're trying to separate from in order to find that inspiration and find that understanding. This is a rough period we're going through, guys, all of us, because of that full moon in Scorpio. And that's indicative with the this card. This is Scorpio energy as well as Capricorn. We've got both the devil and death. So perhaps it's that desire that's so deep to break the chains that have bound you, and yet the temptation to go into something that you've been used to, like the old paradigm or the old world. But also the remembrance, maybe somebody reminding you, like, you weren't happy there. You were ready to burst out of this. You were ready for this burst of growth. Accelerated motion. You won't have time. I think in this period of solitude, that's a superpower, by the way. For those of you who do enjoy your time alone, that's your superpower. And in this particular case, at the heart of your reading, that time alone or spent reflecting on the past and the pains. Perhaps this is the moment of discipline, that releasing it to the wind, allowing that clearance of those energies that were negative, that held you back, keeping your focus, your eyes on knowledge, understanding, growth. With somebody's, this collaboration or somebody that's helping you to break that tether, and that's, shooting you up like a rocket at this point above the clouds, is bringing you to balance. So it may feel tumultuous, may feel a little scary, but that balance where you can look around and say, hey, look how far I came. So you may not appreciate that this person collaborated, because that temptation to come back to earth. Wait, I'm shooting too fast here. There's that moment of quiet understanding, reflection, and clearing. And there's your star. I don't know if you could see that. There's a star bringing you to that balance. 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice progression here. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, 11, 11. Justice. This changes everything. This change that the world is going into, or has been going into. Scary times. Everything's changed. Nothing is the same. It's disrupted our way of life, what we're used to. We want to go back to it. The temptation to return to the norm of chaos, literally. Emotional withdrawal. That moment, that Aquarian moment of understanding. This is my path. And I have to bear it with fortitude. But I know where my help comes from, and I'm drawing on that power. That collaborative help could be coming from the stars. This could be coming in the form of divine intervention. And what you worried about is still there for you. Foundation, achievements. This is the same as the Four of Wands. Partnership. Solid foundation. With a little extra left over. This feels like all that was promised to you comes to you, and then some. I'm going to pull from one more deck here. This is the birth. Oh my goodness. Look, 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 look. From death, temptation, then birth. Taking that action. That power of creativity. Beautiful. Having it all. Collaboration. That unknown source. Could this be a family, friend, a lover, partner, in business, a higher power? This is also with this collaboration. Taking this feels like that reading I just did for the psychic prediction for crypto markets and the crash of that full moon. This is about investments, taking the steps to ensure financial insecurity, honoring family traditions, having it all, blooming into, look, accelerate what you collaborated with, what you put away now is birthing something of a big return. The return on investments, big. The illusion of being trapped. Maybe putting too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. So be careful during this time of knowledge, learning, anticipation, inspiration. Not to get too full of yourself. It is important to have confidence. But at the same time, it is important. Maybe this is part of this balance that's coming in. That balance between confidence and humility. Oh my goodness, isn't that lovely? Don't worry about floating up after that tether is broken. Finding your balance is very nurturing. Someone, whoever's collaborating with you, whether it's the spirit world, your ancestors, your family members, your partner in career or love, there's very nurturing energy here. We have Capricorn energy here too as well. So I want to just point out, we have temptation for Capricorn energy that changes to nurturing. It's about being practical. It's about making your surroundings beautiful and meeting someone who helps you to help make those dreams come true. So the disruption, justice, this was meant to be. This was part of that destiny. This was part of the path. Victory and success. Order out of chaos. Wrong card, wrong deck. Let's do this before I do that again. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Yes, it's disruptive, but you're courageously standing up for yourself and towards victory and success. Emotional withdrawal. Having patience with yourself. And this says not to worry. Take that time for rest. Plan your next steps. And again, you know, this looks like a prudent investment of time or money, energy. And look at this. We have a double 4 of wands. Again, 11, 11. Now, for those of you who are into twin flame stuff, that's showed up twice in this reading. 11, 11. But this is also about being in perfect union with self and spirit. Self and higher self. Self and Christ consciousness. Be grateful for what you have. There is a lot to celebrate here. This is about having deep feelings of peace, happiness, and a contented personal life. So let's finish this afternoon delight with a message of love. Love. What is the message of love for the collective for the week ahead? What is the message of love for the collective for the week ahead? I'm going to have to go fetch that one off the floor, am I? It must be important. Past life relationship. A lot of us are dealing with that. Breaking the tethers of past worlds. Literally past worlds. And reconciling with it. Someone from your past returning. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So let's find out what was this card that fell to the floor, if we can find it. Oh, goodness me. Oh, ultimate. Ultimate, guys. Things are changing. Don't be afraid. Let go of control issues and allow this to happen. Claim it. Thanks for joining me. Join me on the live nights. Well, Sunday nights, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll pull some free cards for the people in the chat. And check out everything that can be offered at the website in the description below. God bless you. Thanks for joining me. And I hope to talk to you again really soon. Bye-bye for now.